Now, you have spoken around the world on the topic of education in some very, I would say, places that are kind of intimidating, like at the World Economic Forum. You've also spoke at the University of Cambridge and at Harvard. How do you get that courage to speak on those big public world stages?
I think one of my most nervous part was when President Bill Clinton, I received an email from his office, asked me to come to open his forum on stage with him.
Wow.
And to do the closing with him and some distinguished guests. And I was like, oh my God. And Bill Clinton has really has a reputation that he never follow any script.
Right. Wow.
I have to go with the flow. So I have all this script and I'm like, I'm going to follow none of this script. But you know what? I left Congo in such unbelievable condition to be on stage. I was backstage and President Clinton calling my name and Malaika Foundation on stage just after him. I'm doing the opening with I don't know, I can't remember how he described me. And I came on stage. It was like unreal.
Yeah.
And then I received a few hours later, President Clinton was so impressed and all his office, they want to invite you for the final panel with 3 other guests. I was like, what?
Wow.
So that was my most nervous writing. But you know, when I go to speak to any event, in my mind and my eyes are closed. It's like I'm alone in the room in my mind. And I just switch off anything. I don't look at anybody. Of course, you look who's around in the room and everything. You feel the vibes. I need to feel the vibes of the room and the people and the energy. And if it's more, and the atmosphere, if it's more very, very formal, I can adapt myself in any conference. But I need to shout and just need to deliver. If my talk is about education or communities or water sanitation or health or the youth in Africa, what is the future for Africa? I just adapt myself and I just say, okay, I'm here for 30 minutes. I'm going to give my 100% and I deliver. And sometimes I didn't speak the best way I could. Sometimes I left a stage and I was like, my God, I should have said that. I should not have said that.
But that's life, isn't it?
But that's life sometimes, and you learn.
And if and if you're in the zone and you're speaking from your passion and your heart, then you said what you were supposed to say. Anyway, I feel like, you know, and because it's funny you say that. Obviously, it's 2 different things, but even it's almost like performing.
It's like when you go on stage.
Yeah, you have to just be there. Be in the moment. You're there. Just get into it. And whatever's left behind. You left there on stage or with those people what they were supposed to get. And and
I learned to switch off my phone 1 hour before I go on stage, because sometimes I will have Kara or my son or my daughter calling me and they're not happy because I'm not home and it completely disturbs me. And the other side is, you know, sometimes I have bad news coming up from Congo or something. Yeah. So that's one thing I decided. I switch off the phone. Whatever happens, we'll wait 1 more hour. And this way I keep focused on my notes and everything that I do.